Oh, Jesus! It's turned into an 8-cuber. Oh, flipping heck. Omega Red ain't going through. It's just a bad play because we're losing the left lane to Doom anyway. We're banking on Dracula to hit the Infinaut. Oh, give me those 8 cubes, baby. Give me those 8 cubes, baby. This might be the best deck in Marvel Snap. It is certainly the best deck that I've played this season and the best deck that I've ever built in Marvel Snap. I went from rank 86 all the way to rank 100 in 6 hours, which is just quite incredible this early on in the season. It goes all in on Zabu. The snapping with this deck is unbelievably simple. You snap if you have Zabu before turn 3. If you don't have Zabu and your opponent snaps, you retreat. I hate to say it's that simple, but it really, really is. You're going to be getting so many 2-cube wins by snapping on turn 1 with Zabu in hand, and you're going to be getting, obviously, you're never losing more than 2 cubes if you're just always folding without Zabu. It's very difficult to lose with Zabu. Of course, you're not going to win every game, but on average, if you have Zabu, you're winning way more than 50% of your games, so it's just the way to go. Now, this deck is a little bit different to the other Zabu decks. We still have the Spider-Man Absorbing Man combo, but we're cheating out big stats with Dracula and Jubilee. Dracula is discarding a card in your hand at the end of the game, and then you gain its power. So Infinaut, Giganto, Magneto, and Chavez are our targets. And Jubilee is, of course, playing a card from our deck at this location, and we're hoping to hit some of the big juicers. We're not playing Goose or Sunspot because those cards don't synergize with Dracula or Jubilee. And also, Absorbing Man can double down on Jubilee, meaning we can play 2 Jubilees in the same turn on turn 4 or 5 after Zabu. We often want to empty our hand of these 4-cost cards, so then going into turn 6, we just have that Dracula plus a play like Magneto or Giganto to secure the bag. Magneto and Giganto tend to catch your opponent off guard, so this deck is winning a lot more 8-cubers than the default Zabu decks, and particularly Magneto can really bamboozle your opponent. Shuri's in the deck. You don't have to play Shuri by any stretch. A lot of you won't have her. She was actually a card I wasn't playing at the start of the climb, but she did improve the win rate quite a bit. You could replace her with Darkhawk if you have it. I think also Crossbones is a solid option. Any 4-cost card of your choice, really. You can't really go too wrong. If there's a 4-cost card you like, put it in. I would advise probably against playing Shang-Chi, Enchantress, or Super Scroll because Jubilee can hit those cards. And honestly, Shang-Chi in this deck doesn't make too much sense because you don't want to end the game with Shang-Chi in hand because Dracula could hit it, and you don't tend to want to play it on turn 5 because that's your Spider-Man turn, and on turn 6 you just got a big play like Magneto instead of playing that Shang-Chi. So I don't like Shang-Chi in this one too much. Any 4-cost card of your choice. Crossbones, Jessica Jones. I'd probably also avoid playing Rescue as well, so you don't play into your opponent's Shang-Chi's. Rockslide, I really like as just a value card. Even without the Darkhawk, you're putting 2 rocks into your opponent's deck. It's very easy to underestimate how good that is because you don't see the rocks being drawn by your opponent, but it really disrupts lockjaw decks, it disrupts Mr. Negative decks as well, and it's just a 6 body, which does synergize well with Shuri. It's just pretty solid. Drax is also another option that you could play in at 4-cost. I did do a tier list on all the 4-cost cards of which I think are best with Zabu. I might give that an update because that was before release, but it's pretty accurate. Finally, my favourite card in this deck, I would say, is the Omega Red. I've just really grown to love this card in Zabu decks. It only costs 2. If you can get the condition of Omega Red, which is being 10 points ahead, you add 4 power to other locations, which is just quite ridiculous. It's like a claw mixed with a Mr. Fantastic, but it's only going to cost you 2 to play it. This is a great way of surprising your opponent for big cube victories, particularly with a double Spider-Man play. You can just play your Omega Red into a lane you're already winning with Spider-Man, and then you're putting 4 stats into 2 other locations, and you can still play 2 other cards like a Jubilee and a Dracula in that turn, for example, or you could Shuri your Omega Red, for example. There's so many combos with this deck, it is quite ridiculous. I do hope you enjoy the gameplay. Please like the video if you enjoy it. Make sure you subscribe for more. And don't forget to check out my Twitch channel where I stream every single day. Cheers. Got to Infinite for the first time this morning. Congrats. Quality stuff. Bad girl says she want Netflix and chill. What's up, Hentai and Harambe? What a flipping name that is, G. Afrobeat? True. Too much Burner Boy? True. Although that song's not Burner Boy, right? But you knew that. Finesse. You saw you all the time and going, yo, JD, thanks, man. Good to see you. No, Shuri's not core. She's actually the last card we added. Absorbing Man is core, though. You can still play with that either, but... Really? They snapped me here? For real? What do you guys reckon we Spider-Man them? Any 4-cost card you want, mate. You can't really go wrong. Oh, don't cheat me, Lockjaw. Come on. Don't do me dirty, Lockjaw. That's scary. Dracula's so random in a Kazoo deck, though, isn't it? So they can just go... Their last card's Chavez. They have one card in hand and it's Chavez. They're at 16 to the right. I'm pretty scared. They're at 16 to the right. Potentially. There's 3 things. So they're always at 16 to the right. Just win the 50-50 on Drac. Okay, so they've gone for the Drac. Which goes mid, which we always beat. We just win. We always win here. Even if we miss the 50-50, we just win. Nice. Let's go! More 8-cube victories, man. Shirt's a bit small, mate. It's not though, really. It's just a bit bugged. Space is getting bulky. It's just the shirt's just a bit bugged in the middle. It's not actually too small. It's just sitting weirdly. Specie's getting bulky. Kind of true. He's a swole specimen. I'm getting there. I am getting there. Still a lot of room for improvement though. That is such a bad play, dude. Oh wait, there's only one turn left. Don't we just go spider, spider? Easy clap. We just don't care about mid, innit? Mate, this deck is so good. Ha! Nice Sarah, bruv! However will we deal with you? They might play it out. They might be doubting that I can get the points to the right here. Because Chavez wouldn't do it. Double Spider-Man is so busted, man. It is mind-blowingly busted. Victory. Champagne, I like. Fuck government, I'm tight. How can you rank up, man? I want Infinite so bad. It's all about the snap, and it's all about the retreat. You'll notice I'm snapping every time I have Zabu, and I'm folding every time I don't. How old am I? 56? No, I'm actually 57. It was my birthday last year, so I'm actually now 57. Wait, is Nightbot down? Do we not have that age command working? Why would you snap on Zabu? Aha! Someone's going to Enchantress me. Should we just fold? Nah. Nah, we don't even care that much, right? We just go Dracula Shuri. Oh. What? Why did they snap? This rock is a bit of a problem. I was going to play left anyway, bro. Mate, if I flip and lose... Thing is, they might play leader, innit? Like, isn't this actually the best against leader? No! Your Drac variant? Ooh, post it, please. Yeah, my biggest objective now in terms of fitness is get better at cardio. The weight loss, the weightlifting stuff's going super well, the gym consistency, and it's just like time to really fucking accelerate the weight loss. What? Yeah, who does that? Agreed. KM Best did it last season, and then everyone else started doing it for some reason because he's a good player. Like everyone thought that his bad card inclusion in the deck is actually good. It's just complete garbage. Like I don't think you could really play a worse card if you tried. To be honest, I could see the logic of doing this because I don't think Omega Red's ever really going through this game. The problem is I can't Spidey the left. Sure. Giganto left looks good. I just play the Spidey because why not? They have no 3 drops to the right as it stands. So this could be Absorbing Man final turn. But we pull we pull Silver Surfer in if it is. Why would they play on there? Deck is just so cracked, man. We just can't lose. It's giga busted. We could have maybe played in here because of how likely we are to get oh, this Korg upsets me. I'm pretty sure it's never double Spidey. Oh, we can only play 1 card. I'm not gonna snap. I guess I could play the rock into the raft in case I end up playing Drac. Oops. Am I really scared, guys? Like of what? What am I even scared of here? They Spidey me as well. Do I care? I guess I could go... I don't really care. That's why I should have Zabu'd left though. But I feel like I can just cheese out more points. I do really regret not playing the rock because I'm probably going to end up playing Drac here. If I flipping eat this rock, I've had such a stinker, guys. I have so many points on this last turn. Yeah, we just beat this. Surely we beat this. Don't call me Shirley. Balls, that's a bad start. So we're 3 behind as it stands. Oh, daddy! Don't eat the rock. Well, we can eat the rock now. We still win. No! Doesn't matter. 8 cubes. Easy. Yo, okay, it's great to see you, man. Long time no see. How's things? How bad is change Chavez to another 4-drop? Pretty bad, I would say. There's like so many cards you just don't want to top. You don't want to top deck a bad card with Drac. Drac makes Chavez even better, and also like the double Spider-Man stuff makes it better as well. Rock Slide into Lockjaws is very good. Come on, give him the rocks! Lockjaw into double rock. Come on, I want to see the double rock. If this was Absorbing Man, we would put more rocks in. Domino into rock. It's a rock. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? And another one. Quicksilver into Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Oh my god, imagine. That would have been such a good clip. Kind of tempted to do this. Seems kind of bad.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay, they smelt what the rock is cooking, man. They really did smell what the rock is cooking. Flipping rock side, absolutely popping off, mate. Weird board. Down into Hellcow? Yeah. District X doing its thing. Okay, that's really bad for us. Jubilee's kind of good into Vormir though. Very good, in fact. Ooh, I love this Wong variant. It's one of my favorite variants in the whole game. I might actually have this variant. I don't think I do. Mr. Negative Wong is spooky. They might have a magic to play around the Spider-Mans. Magic here for us would be so good because I do have Spider-Mans. I would wager they probably have magic, but we can't really respect it too much. I wonder if we have a Drac.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
We're just gonna Magneto, I guess. It's a bit wonky. Magneto mid could be good. Jane Foster. That is very odd. Well, we have the Omega Red going through. It's either... I think it's just this. We pull Wong into mid. They lose points mid. I'm at 9. They're at less than that. Omega Red's going through, so I'm at like 13 mid and 6 to the right. Obviously it's Mr. Negative, so who bloody knows. How odd is Jane in oh, yeah. I forgot about Jane in negative decks. Yeah, maybe we're just screwed. I wanted to try this at some point. We might be okay here, I think. Depends what the last card is mid. Ah, both went mid. I think we're fine. Oh, we're fine. Let's go. Whew. If we hit Chavez, we're losing. If we hit Infinaut, we're winning.